This is the Red Bore 100, one of the most powerful drills on the planet. For blasting tight spaces like mines, city sewers, and subways, this type of drilling is faster, cheaper, and cleaner than the old-style drill and blast. It cuts an 8-meter wide hole, hundreds of meters deep, through solid rock. Big enough to swallow trucks. Lots of trucks. They call the 100 a raise bore drill. Here's why. This machine drills up, raising its cutter toward the surface. Its massive cutting tools called a reamer, driven by hydraulic cylinders that crank out 1,000,000 kilograms of thrust. The same force blasting from NASA's latest rockets. As mines expand, they need extra vent shafts for workers and access tunnels for heavy gear. Here in northern Quebec, the Queen Louise is drilling a new ventilation shaft at a gold mine. Let's see how it works. First, the reamer is positioned in the target zone of an existing shaft, ready to be attached to the drill pipe. The machine up top has to punch a pilot hole through almost a kilometer of rock to hook up with the reamer below. A lot easier said than done. Here's the problem. Think how much effort it takes you to push a small drill through a piece of wood. Now, imagine the strength required to drill through almost a kilometer of solid rock. First, drilling the pilot hole through rock this hard can easily deflect the cutter and force the drill pipe way off target. And second, pulling the reamer up through so much rock has to be done right. So this part of the operation needs both strength and precision. Electric motors power hydraulic cylinders that generate enough thrust and torque to keep the pilot drill turning. As the bit descends, 2-meter drill sections are added piece by piece, pushing it down further. Each of the sections feature a unique thread design to deal with the machine's powerful torque and thrust. The threads work with the torque to lock the sections together. This is critical in helping the drill stay straight. If the drill is deflected even by a small amount, it can result in the drill missing its target. Small mistakes, when amplified over hundreds of meters, become big ones. So all the machine's power needs some precise management. If it deviates more than 1%, that's 10 meters for every 1,000 it goes down. Pulling back up becomes a real problem. So if the drill starts to go off course, the operator uses the machine's steering function to get it back online. They don't let rookies drive this thing. Once the pilot hole is complete, they're ready to hook up the big guy, the reamer. With hundreds of jagged titanium teeth, strong enough to tear through rock. But pulling the reamer up through such a long distance has to be done right. Mistakes down here cost a lot of time and money. On a good day, this machine cuts through over 1 meter of rock in an hour. So, if all goes well, this hole will take about 6 months to finish. All the falling rock crashes to the mine floor and is removed by loaders and trucked out through tunnels. The machine is so automated, you only need a couple of operators up top and an observer down here keeping an eye on things. If something goes wrong, he gets on the horn pronto. Back up top, whether adding sections of drill pipe going down or removing them coming up, you need a hand. In this case, a powerful robot wrangles each 1,200 kilogram section. On a hole this deep, that adds up to over 500,000 kilograms of steel. The final challenge is ground control. Precision drilling the main hole up is as vital as it was drilling the pilot hole down. When you're cutting an 8-meter hole, you have to make sure it's going to stay 8 meters. Any wider, it'll crumble, needing very expensive support work. So drillers have to know what kind of rock they're dealing with and be able to react quickly to underground surprises. The Red Boar 100 weighs in at about 75,000 kilograms. And falling down the same hole it's digging would be very bad. So this machine starts every job with structure and support. That comes in the form of a poured concrete foundation and steel girders that span the area over the projected opening. It'll take the Queen Louise another few months to finish up here. When completed, the hole is secured and handed over to the mine. And she moves on to her next job. Depth, power, and precision. When you call yourself the most powerful drill in the world, you better deliver. And the Red Boar 100 sure does.